In this video, we are going to discuss distribution of assets to your beneficiaries. What are your options? Hi, I'm Sarah Siedentopf. I'm an estate planning and probate attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. So, trust distributions, pretty much the sky's the limit for what your options are. We can do almost anything. One first thing to know is we can base it on particular standards of care. So the classic one we call HEMS, which stands for Health, Education, Maintenance, and Support, meaning that the trustee is able to make distributions to the beneficiary for their health, education, maintenance, and support. So if you think about that, that covers quite a bit of ground. It probably doesn't cover a Ferrari, and we might have to, think about where a vacation falls in there. Perhaps it's just maintenance, but that covers quite a bit of ground. And this is the classic fallback option. But you can also write your own standard. Basically, anything you want. There's certainly standards that are just welfare, so for the welfare of this beneficiary. But if you have a specific idea in mind for what you would like to be covered under what circumstances, you can make the standard anything you want. It just has to be something that someone else can look at and understand as they are trustee. It can also be based on ages or milestones. So often we have trusts that say we're holding things in trust until such and such a person is 35. Or perhaps we are holding things in trust until they are 25, at which case we're giving them a third, and then another third at 30, and then all of it at 35. Or, we can, of course, change the ages to anything you want, because some people are comfortable and say, you know what, I really only want this held in trust until my child turns 21, and after that, have at it. Although I do encourage people to think about a 21-year-old getting all the help that they're going to get from you. Is this a great idea? We probably want to stagger the distributions. Well, we can also base the distributions on life happenings. So it can be a distribution when you graduate. It can be a distribution for the purpose of buying a house, for the purpose of starting a business. It can be a distribution for the purpose of having a wedding. Whatever things you would want the trust to pay for, the trust can do. We can also have the trust money in trust forever. Usually in that case, we have the standard of distribution, maybe just the health, education, maintenance, and support, so that the trustee is always able to make distributions for those purposes, but at no point is the beneficiary going to get their hands on a cash chunk. So really the sky is the limit to what you can do as far as beneficiaries and distributions. A very popular one with clients in my office is, the 25, 30, 35, where we're giving chunks at different times. And we also usually make sure that there's something coming out at either 21 or college graduation, some small gift. And small really tends to depend on the size of your estate, because what's small to one person might be quite a large chunk of the estate to someone else. But making sure that your beneficiaries have some money at their disposal for fun, but also have a responsible adult making plans about how the money is invested and overseeing expenditures until your beneficiary is old enough to do that themselves. So if you have questions about your options for beneficiaries and how to distribute things in trust, I would love to talk to you, and thank you very much for listening, and please like and subscribe.